Hello. In this video, we want to graph y equals cosine of x minus 60 degrees. Now, notice that this is in 60 degrees, so this is the first time we've seen one in degrees. So let's go ahead and look at the parent function. So for the parent function, we have y is equal to cosine of x. xy. Now, for the degrees, we have 0 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270 degrees, and 360 degrees. These are all just the quadrantal angles. And it's cosine, so it begins at 1, so it goes 1, 0, negative 1, 0, 1. Good. And we want to do cosine of x minus 60 degrees. So we'll have y equals cosine of x minus 60 degrees. Good. Notice that the 60 is in the argument, which means that it is a horizontal translation or horizontal shift. That means that the y values don't change. But because the x's do, look at what's happening. That's a minus, which means it's on the inside, so do the opposite. That means that we're going to be adding 60 degrees to all these values. So we're going to add 60 degrees to the x's. So 0 plus 60 is 60 degrees. 90 plus 60 is 150. 18 plus 60 is 240 degrees. 270 plus 60 is 330 degrees. And 360 degrees plus 60 degrees is 420 degrees. Awesome. Now notice that each one of these is just adding 90 each time. Alrighty. Now, A here is 1, which means that the amplitude is the absolute value of 1, which is 1. B here, again, is 1 is the number in front of x. And that is just going to give me that the period is 2 pi over 1, which is 2 pi. AKA the fact that we have the frequency to be 1 over 2 pi. C is positive 60 degrees. So we have a phase shift of positive 60 degrees, and D is 0, which means that the average value here is going to still be 0. Good. Now going up here, let's go ahead and plot these. We can start out at the 60 degrees and then go to 150, 240, 330, and so on and so forth. Now, if I start out with 0, I could go 90, 180, 270, 360. That doesn't really help us all that much, so we're going to have to kind of do this a little bit different. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say we're missing part of the graph here with a little z there, but kind of an n. I guess it's an n there. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start with 60 degrees for the first tick mark. So that would be 60 degrees. And then 150, 240, 330, 420. So I need to go by 90 each time. But notice 1, 2, 3. I still can't get all 4 on there. So I'm going to go by each one just being 1 tick mark. So that would be an extra 90 degrees, which makes that 150. One more would be 240 degrees. One more would be, 330. And one more would be 420 degrees. Good. And I might as well do 1 and negative 1, since we're already really, really small. I'm going to make this 1. Oops, let's go with blue here. So 1, 0, negative 1, 0, 1. And there you go. And that is your full cycle. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, and I will see you in the next one. Have fun.